Hello DNNers, welcome back to this mini-series about building DNN locally on your dev machine. My name is Peter, your stay-at-home DNNer, and in this episode we'll be looking at how to change aspects of the Personabar in the React projects. If you remember correctly, those are built using Webpack, so the process is slightly different from changing something in, let's say, the .NET library, which is managed through Visual Studio. Instead, we're going to use Visual Studio Code to find that code, change it, and use Webpack to build it to our site. So let's have a look at what we're going to do. We're going to take the users panel. I'm going to refresh the page. I've added some users, so there's quite a few people here. And I would like to change an aspect of how this is displayed. So let's have a look where this code actually is. And we're going to go to the DNN admin experience, to the client side, to the users project, the source for that, and for the components of the body, we can see it is actually using something that's nested even deeper in this project, in exportables, source code for that. And as we drill down into the components, here we find the users table. And the users table consists of course of a bunch of rows, detailed row. So here we find how each row is being built, which is rendered as a DNN grid cell. Like some of these components come from the React common library that I've talked about earlier. And it will display various columns, and they are created here. Now, if we go over here, you will see there is an H6 with the user display name. And sure enough, if we hover over this and inspect this element, we're going to see that that is the H6 with the user display name in there. Right, so I think we have found the location in code where we want to intervene. And what I would like to do is just add, like in the previous example, I'm just going to add a text to it. So that should show up. And if we go to the users project and to the package.json, we can see that its name is users. Now, what we do to build that is we're going to use yarn watch, meaning it will start up the Webpack and it will wait there and recompile every time we change a file. And we're going to limit that to the users project. That's the one we're in. If we don't do this, it's going to attempt to build all of the projects together, and that is never a good idea. I've never gotten that to work well. So my advice to you is scope it down to the project that you're actually working on. So now what it's done, it's built this and it has copied it out to the dev website, to exactly the place where that is loaded from. So now in the dev website, if I reload the page, I should see the bar text just behind it. As you can see, because now I'm in debug mode and it has compiled the React scripts in debug mode, all of a sudden the React tools are showing up as well in my React tools sidebar here. If you don't have those installed. Now, if we make a change to this code, let's say we're going to make it foo, just like at the top. And we're going to reload that page. Then obviously we should see foo instead of bar there, as we do here. Okay, that is how you tweak the React code in DNN in the admin experience. I hope it has helped you and inspired you to work on this and the rest of the series as well. I hope this gets you started on developing DNN locally, and thank you for watching.